Good gaming, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Edgar. Today we're gonna watch Noob play cEDH. In today's game, we're gonna have in turn order I believe I missed it. It's a Tayam player, a WUHeliod, a WUBRGSisay, and a Korvold. This was done back at the beginning of September, pre-ban, but it was a quick, nice game. So I decided to just keep it in. I am starting to sort of post-ban games, so you will see some post-ban shenanigans happening soon. Just kind of had a large backlog to just sort through. So tech deck, Tayam will be trying to mill a bunch of stuff. He's gonna try to mill a sack outlet, an undying creature, and a mana source. From there, he'll just loop Tayam a big number of times just to try to go infinite. WUHeliod. So we used to call him White Blue Eliod. I heard the WUHeliod, which is Will and Eliod because he wants to wheel a lot. Wants to get his commander out, flip him, and from there he can play everything as flash, and everything costs one less for the number of cards drawn by an opponent. So you make a wheel, everything costs 21 less, so you can pretty much play all your meta darts for free, your meta rocks for free, any artifact for free, and you just re-wheel and re-wheel and re-wheel. Sisay. Sisay will try to get some dorks on the board, make sure she gets to 5, gets 2 search, and from there she'll be able to go infinite with Dockside Miel. She was still allowed to do that. Corrupted Iliad drops a Springleaf Drum. Korvold is a sacrifice deck. He's looking to get treasures, get stuff that he can sacrifice, so that because every time he sacrifices, he puts a +1/+1 on Korvold, and he's drawing a card. So if he can go infinite treasure, he can draw his deck and actually just go win the game. So first turn, pretty standard, dork, and dork. Well, Springleaf, mana dork, and dork. Simple, standard stuff that we want to see. Chromox for the Eliod player. Looking into, he dropped a Swan Song for the Chromox. Sisay using the death right to chew on the Bloodstained Mire, tap his land, and drop a Loto. 1 land Sisay, it is a ballsy play. Korvold drops a Mana Confluence. So the biggest issues is if you on ETB, Korvold needs to sacrifice something. So it's nice because you're going to draw a card. But it's not nice when you only have a Mana Crypt, a bird, and 2 lands. You want to have something. Eidolon of Rhetoric. So Eidolon kind of cog blocking Loto. Trouble in Paris. So Trouble in Paris is kinda also blocked by Eidolon of Rhetoric because you can draw a card if somebody casts 2 spells. Draw a card if somebody... There's a bunch of stuff. If somebody draws 2, he draws also. It's kind of a good white card for drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Annas. Wow. Orcish. Mayhem. Reanimate. Crop Rot. Land. Necropotence. Land. Lightning Bolt. LED. Land. Wishclaw. No idea what that is. Defense grid. Entomb, land, Twin Flame, Boseiju. Down to 12. Cedar Brass land. Simeon. Calling Ritz is actually good. Down to 5. So I believe he's gonna go balls to the walls. Nope. Stays at 5. Oof. Did not lose on the mana crypt. So from what we saw, he has LED, Wish Claw, Simeon Spirit Guide, which could be useful. Boseiju, the Eidolon. Able to go get a basic landed type. Dropping in LED. Could drop a Necropotence, but then that would be useless. So he was asking for Exotic Orchard. Somebody has a Cedar of Brass, so it's gonna tap for anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be up to 7 if he does the Culling Ritual. That's not gonna be cool though. Kind of push him back far. Wishclaw gets in, Trouble in Paris, and Loto triggers. Yeah, I know it's Trouble in Paris, but we keep saying Trouble in Paris. French people are always making trouble. Going down to 4 for Dockside. 1, 2, 3. 4. Throws a Exile Simeon Spirit Guide. Cast a Twin Flame, copying Dockside. Goes up to 5. I don't know why he put a 1 on Korvold. Activates Wishclaw. So I don't know how many cards he has in his graveyard, but he could go get a Breach. Not a lot of cards in hand, but Breach. You cast Breach, crack LED, cast Twin Flame to get back to copy Dockside again for 3. It's not mana positive, however. So at this point, all the other player could be looking for is a destroy enchantment. Cracks 2 for a Breach. The greed is real, but he may be able to do it. Cracks 2 for Grinding Station. Really? Well, he can LED. On ETB, he has a trigger of Grinding Station. Problem is that he doesn't have an artifact to sacrifice. So mill 3. So the question is, what can he cast more? Crack LED for 3 black. He has a Reanimate, Buried Alive, and 2. Recast LED. 1, 2, 3. Tap, sack Grinding Station, mill 3. Oh, I think I saw the Kryptonian Nightmare. I may be wrong, however. 1, 2, 3 to recast Grinding Station. So he still does not have Infinite. At this point, I would maybe make Treasure to mill more cards. Calling the Weak. Calling the Weak, targeting Dockside. Getting 4 black. So while Calling the Weak is on the stack, Sisay player will exile the dark side so that it doesn't bring him back. So on the stack, he will... Okay, so on the stack, trying to cast Calling the Weak on dark side. Dark side, so Calling the Weak on dark side. On that Calling the Weak, since sacrifices as a cost, Dead Right will exile the Sword to Plowshare dark side. So I need I'll have to know how Tue did that. So Calling the Weak on dark side goes to grave. Dead Right try to exile dark side. On cast he tries to cast Necromancy. Necromancy gets in target dark side. So on the ETBs, he will Sword to Plowshare the dark side so that he doesn't stay there. I don't know what he's looking for. Not familiar with the Korvold loop, but exiling that dark side is a good thing because it cannot do the infinite loop. Beginning of September, was it already in MH3? I'm not sure. On ETB, taps and sack. Why does he not sack his treasure? I'm like, you sack one treasure every time you need to grinding station, you need to pay 2 instead of using the 4, using the treasure you've got. Then you can use the LED to sack for mana, cast it again. No, I'm not familiar with the Korvold combo, but I believe that paying for grinding is not a super good idea. Land Dark Crit and Impulsive Pilferer. Recast grinding. So that may be one of the reasons why he kept his treasure, was to be able to cast a Tainted Pack because he's hunting down something. Question is, what is he digging for? Sign off is too late because Goblin Darkside is gone. So DCM. Oh, he has Twin Flame in his graveyard. Oh. So he's gonna go for LED. 1, 2, 3. He will crack LED. 3 red. He needs some. So DCM Twin Flame, it needs 6, and he has 5 right now. So he needs to recast LED, and then he can go for his win. I'm presuming it doesn't have enough, however. That's it. As a card, he is missing some cards in his graveyard to be able to go for his combo. Sad, sad, super sad. Drops the LED. So Twin Flame is target creature you control, so they are asking for shenanigans. Can we kill the bird? If we kill the bird, it's gone. It's over.
Là, au début, je regardais pas la game, mais j'ai force.
Sure, so he will Force of Will the Twin Flame so that there's no copy possible. So Korvold just scooping at this point. So yeah, sometimes you need to go for the win, and you must not. You should not be worried about learning a deck and people saying, "Oh, you're not going to be able to blah blah blah." So when the Korvold player was playing, and this is good to find in any play group, Tayam and cEDH were helping him. They were helping them trying to get these loot. Because that's it. We are there to learn. We are noobs. We're trying to learn. We want to get better. And what we want the most is go in a tournament with some friends and either win that tournament or see some friends win that tournament. Because we know that we grew together and we were able to achieve some tournament wins. So passes to Tayam. Green sun for 1. Go get a Wall of Roots, which is extremely good. Cast Agatha's Soul Cauldron uncontrollable. Passes the turn right after. So let us see if they can do some crazy shenanigans. WUHeliod dropping a Arcane Signet. Past WUHeliod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Oh, I'm just looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How to feed Dockside. So this is one of the things that I like post-ban. Whatever you do, you don't have to think, do I feed Dockside? So drop Sekinen. 1, 2, 3. Because treasures gets 2. Eladamri's Call. So Eladamri's Call is to hand. So Loto, it was a second spell, so you make a treasure with Eladamri's Call. With Dockside, you'll be able to use Dockside to you'll be able to cast Dockside because yes, you can get 2 red with treasure. Dockside will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 treasure. So Deadright Shaman is not a mana ability, it is remove and then do something. So Deadright, he'll use the extra from Eladamri and 1 red from Deadright. Make 6 treasure because he has WUHeliod on board. So that is 12 mana. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3 as 1 floating. Gonna cast cEDH. And at this point, he still has 5 treasure. So at this point, he can go get Emiel and flicker Dockside and it wins. Hey, congratulations to the cEDH Wordlight captain for helping the Korvold player through his loop. Tayam was also helping, but also not putting any pressures. This is why I like to cast game for fun. You need to have them. You need to play. You need to have some fun with your friends. You need to fuck around and just have some fun. It's only if you only do tournament grinding, cash games and stuff like that, this is so much hard for the system. So be sure to have some fun, test some stuff, grab a deck you're not familiar with, like the Korvold player. They decided to play something new. Sadly, it was right before ban, but there is some good Korvold. I heard. I'm not super knowledgeable. Congratulations, cEDH player. If you learned something in this video, please leave a comment below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next game.